And the next team up is Alqatt XR. I hope I pronounced it right. Are you there?
Yes, you pronounce it correctly.
Nice. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay. I'll open the cam. Um, Good evening, everyone. This is Alqatt XR experience. We aim to create a very immersive virtual reality experience. Alqatt is traditional art done by women to decorate interiors of the interior walls of their houses using different colors and patterns, as we see here. Uh, Dr. Haifa has conducted a field work for 10 years to gather information about this beautiful art, and she was part of the team that submitted the application to include it in UNESCO list for cultural heritage art. And our work is inspired by her field work. We're planning to take it to the next level, to digitize the art, to make it accessible to the public. And we want to do that by gathering the necessary information to create the digital, about the digital heritage, to create world's environments and arts, and tell stories to reach out to the heart of the youth and the public using any appropriate media such as video games, 360 videos, etc. In this particular case, we're planning to create a VR game where when the player put the VR set, they get to experience, to see the area and move around. And once they move into a main room, they will be greeted by a character that tells them a story about this room or about the art or the history of the area. And basically, as you can see, the art has decayed, and thus at the end of the conversation, the player is asked to recreate the art in a rhythm type of game by painting the missing area as we see here. And basically, after the player has painted 70% of the missing places, the room is revived, and thus the player gets to enjoy the art and look at the area. Of course, the player will have multiple rooms to fill, and the game has replayability value by unlocking features, collecting items to use them to create the art. And it's a chance to teach people about this beautiful heritage from Saudi Arabia. And basically, this is, this competition gave us a chance to explore the opportunity of using AI. We plan to auto-generate the art on the walls. We want the players, every time they go into the game, they get a different experience. And thus, we would like to auto-generate. And basically, what we worry about is that when we auto-generate, the art isn't authentic. So what we are aiming to is to develop an authentication system for Alqatt by gathering the patterns, classifying them, and training the model. And using the auto-generated art in the game, testing the generated art to ensure that it's authentic, and thus applying it in the game. Thank you very much for listening. Any feedback is highly appreciated.
Thank you so much, everyone. We already have a question from Bettina Steinbrügge.
Hi, Leila and your team. I'm really impressed by this project. It's amazing, and I think it's really, really important. And as soon I can experience, I will definitely do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anyone else? I think we still have time. Barry, go ahead.
As always, my questions are always narrow about narrowing the focus and making it a product. So you have a lot going on there. Honestly, if this is a reality, I would play this game. But do you have a vision for what your end state should be, an MVP? And if so, what's it going to be?
For the whole game, we're planning to produce a playable demo with 2 rooms and the free paint room. And for this competition, we are planning to train the model and see if the model can identify if the art that is provided to the model is an actual good art or another form of art.
Okay, that makes sense. Do you have the skills on your team to do that?
Well, basically, I'm a VR developer, and we have also some people who are specialized in AI, and other people who are specialized in modeling and character art. The character we have seen was done by one of my team members, and also we have a 3D artist who has a master degree in design and originally from Asir region where this art is originated from.
Okay, cool. All my questions are about skills in the team and making it a reality. So that's all I was going for.
Thank you.
All right. I do not see any hands yet.
Hello, if I can add something, my name is Aliyah Mahar and I'm one of the team members. Layla mentioned that on the way of the gamification of the cut, that there is an authenticator. And I just wanted to emphasize on that because cut art is basically women, it's all done by women. So basically for this part of, not like only this part, but I mean like having or like preserving an art that done by women and preserving the cut because it's also one of the, it's a type of art that if it does not get attention, it will actually, get mixed in with the modern, type of art and to lose its identity. So the authentication itself, or like having a machine, or like having a model that will tell you whether this is an authenticated cut art or not. This is also like a big ad. It can be can go all the way to be used in the museums. It can be used in by artists in the galleries and things like that. So I just wanted to add this. Maybe it will get like the audience will get an understanding or like a better understanding also of the value of the cut art here in Saudi Arabia. It's not only for having like the final game, the final goal as the game, but also like the steps leading to that also have they have their own value.
All right. Did the team want to give feedback on that? Okay, well, I think then we're going to move on. Thank you so much.